Good evening, Franchonians, and welcome to the annual Tuesday Night Live election special, which always takes place on the Wednesday night after the debate. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live special, starring Shane Aykroyd, Gilda Elliott, Kristen Farrell, Eddie Sandberg, and Maya Sandler. And your host, Leaf Rivers! Now, welcome to Week Update with Kristen Farrell.
Good evening, Franchonia, and welcome to another section of Week Update, and I'm your host, Kristen Farrell. And recently this week, a religious extremist in Franchonia published his book. Funny he hasn't realized that the last time religion was discussed in Franchonia was 1882. He might be a little bit behind the times. In other news, something more recent, a bill was proposed in the state of Reading that would make gay marriage legal for all citizens. But it's on the desk of Governor Ellen Richards. So, Governor Richards, do you have anything to say?
Hello, Kristen. Thank you for all having me here.
Thanks for coming. I have a question for you. Why has it seemed that you haven't been inclined to sign this bill for gay marriage until Deirdre Jones compelled you to?
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to say I'd always planned on passing the bill. That's always something I'd intended to do. People are saying that I didn't want to, but in essence, I didn't want to contradict my state's rights policy by passing a bill imposed by a state.
But aren't you the governor of that state, Ms. Richards?
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense. The state wants this bill, but as the governor, you don't want to pass something that your state has indicated the majority of their people would like?
I just want to make sure my policies are clear.
The Franchonian press has been quoted saying that Deirdre Jones' recent campaign in Reading that began a few days ago is an onslaught never before seen. Would you like to comment? She started campaigning in your state a couple of days ago. One of your followers said that they'd been waiting for her all election. She exceeded their hopes in your state. Thank you, Governor Richards.
And I'd like to thank you, Kristen. And I'd like to thank the people of Franchonia.
That's
I
okay,
believe
Governor.
in us
That's all right.
as a country.
No,
I believe
okay.
in the
You can leave
happiness
now.
that we can create. I believe in you,
Okay.
Franchonia. I believe in everything that we can do together.
All right, well, I'd like to say thank you, and that was Governor Ellen Richards, one of your candidates for the presidency of Franchonia. Moving to the other side of the political spectrum, we have the recent actions of President Robert Breckinridge at a press conference that has the citizens of Franchonia wondering what is happening to his mind. So here today on Week Update, your president, Robert Breckinridge. Mr. Breckinridge. Quite the bow, Mr. Breckinridge.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming. So, here you're broke, huh?
Yes, the money's run dry, unfortunately.
Can you explain where all your campaign funds went? It's a bit of a mismanagement, don't you think?
Mismanagement, no. You see, what we're facing here is medical expenses.
Mr. Breckinridge, are you saying that you spent your campaign funds on your personal medical expenses?
Yes. No, I am not saying that in any way, shape, form of the word.
You're not?
No, I am absolutely not.
All right, moving on, Mr. Breckinridge, from that confusing exchange. Your press secretary has been absent recently.
Oh, yes, she has. She's been very sick, very sick.
Okay.
It's been a motif, if you will, in the Breckinridge campaign.
Is she going to be okay? How serious is it?
Serious.
Let me out! Breckinridge, stop me in here! I have so many good things to say! Let me out! I'm sick of this! I have nothing to eat! Please, let me out! Let me out!
Okay. Well then, you lost Cowerton to Ellen Richards. Do you have a comment on that?
I didn't lose Cowerton.
They're polling up far up in Cowerton right now.
You're polling far up in Cowerton right now.
I don't believe I have a response to that, Mr. Breckinridge. That solid logic there.
Yes, score one for the
So,
beach.
final question, Mr. Breckinridge. Would you like to comment on your relationship with Jack Churchill's brother, Winston Churchill?
I'm glad you brought that up, because I would like to not comment about it. You see, it's an issue I wish we could have avoided. Love to say nothing about it, thank you. And thank you.
That's very detailed for saying nothing, Mr. President. Well, thank you for coming on tonight, and good luck in the coming election on Monday.
Oh,
Hope to see you again.
Luck.
All right, well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right. Next up on Week Update is a well-known media celebrity in this country of Franconia, Mr. Dante Cooper. Welcome, Mr. Cooper. It's a pleasure to have you on today.
Did you really just say that?
Oh, thank you. I really did say it was a pleasure to have you on my show this evening.
That's right. It is a pleasure. It's your pleasure. You look great. Your fashion, impeccable.
Thank you.
It's great.
First of all, for that compliment. What I would really like to ask you about is the campaign. You seem to be talking about it.
The campaign. And let me tell you, Richards is right. You know, we love her. And we don't treat her like a goddess. No, not like Jones. Her team, that's a goddess. That's a goddess, everyone. She's a goddess.
Yeah, in fact, the Franchonian Press was quoted as saying the Goddess's Church was full in Reading today. Have you ever been to Reading?
Reading?
Mr. Cooper?
Reading has the best fashion in this country, you know, and I know that they support Jones because of her fashion. Yeah, let's be real. That's the only reason they have, because she does have nice fashion. But that's it. That's all I'm saying. My show is the best show on this darn television, okay? And did you really just say that?
I didn't say anything, Mr. Cooper, but that's a wonderful point, Mr. Cooper. Next question, Mickey Gardner. You seem to be very critical of your fellow media celebrity. Now, is there something personal going on between the two of you?
I hate Mickey Gardner, okay? Did you see what he did at the convention? Did you really see that? Because that was horrible. Horrible.
What are you referring to?
I'm referring to his comments. His comments during the convention and everything else that he does.
His comment?
Everything he does, okay?
Yes, so his entire being offensive.
He offends me. He's an offending person.
Moving on, Mr. Cooper. My question to you now is the campaign posters that you're selling for the Richards Lockwood
Don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
That have spelling errors in them.
I didn't make them. That was my
Didn't make them. You said on your show that you made them.
I didn't do it. No. I don't make mistakes. I'm Dante Cooper.
Don't make mistakes.
Did you really
Dante Cooper does not make mistakes, Nation. Remember that.
I don't make mistakes.
When you're voting.
Did you really just say that?
I did. Mr. Cooper, you're a fashion designer.
I am.
Don't you think you're a little underqualified to have a political section in your fashion show?
Can't we all talk about politics?
I think we can,
Did you
but
really
I
just
have
say
to question the relevance of your opinion in this issue.
I know what I'm talking about.
Mr. Cooper, thank you for thank you for appearing on our show today and all of your wonderful opinions. Folks, you can buy the clothes designed by Mr. Dante Cooper in stores tomorrow. Be sure to watch his show.
Watch my show.
Did you really just say that with his misspelled posters?
Did you really just say that?
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. I did, and we'll see you at some later date. But that's all for Week Update tonight. Please leave, Mr. Cooper. You're not welcome here anymore. That's it for Week Update tonight. My name is Kristen Farrell, and I'll see you all next week.
Hi folks, it's me, Leaf Rivers. Listen, we've had a lot of fun tonight, shared a lot of laughs, and I think we've gotten to know each other quite a bit. But I'm here to talk to you about something important. Election day is coming up, and this great thing we call democracy, it doesn't work unless you get out and vote. Thank you.